he looks a little frustrated here. Look at it reeling.
Right hand by Joshua. He's landing punches. What is this? I mean, they blame Joshua, but it's what? The referee is Jake Paul that's doing this.
Joshua's best performances often show a fighter who understands when to attack and when to take a step back. He does not need to throw every punch with maximum power. He does not need to chase the knockout in every second of every round. Sometimes the smartest...
The meaning behind stay hungry. It's a form of consistency, motivation, and never lack hunger. I've been hungry, and I stay hungry in the sense that even when you don't have nothing, you don't settle for less. As I always say, when you're on ground zero, the only way to look is up. So you keep on achieving, you keep on achieving. And I've been fortunate.
A powerful fighter can do is remain calm. Touch the opponent with the jab. Control the distance. Make the opponent miss. And wait for the right moment. That patience can be extremely...
That's good. How are you? Did you get the book? Still more. Went here, yeah?
As one mistake can change everything. Joshua has also shown the ability to adapt his style throughout his career. Earlier in his career, he was known for aggressive combinations and explosive attacks.
You know, they have commitment to their cause, and that's what Stay Hungry represents. It's important to stay humble because it's in many biblical terms. Many men before us taught us to remain
He would
humble.
pressure opponents and look for the finish. But as his career developed, Joshua also became more comfortable boxing behind his jab and controlling fights from distance. This evolution is important.
Rally is happening, and Joshua continues to... Joshua, the Predator, counter right. There's the right hand. Jake Paul goes down again. Man, he's tired.
He needs to keep moving them feet like he was in the early rounds, but it's hard to do that.
Right uppercut. It's amazing that Paul is still standing, taking the right uppercut.
Best shot at the moment. Not that much is going to happen.
And it almost... Oh, there's a left hook.
A fighter who only knows how to fight one way can eventually be figured out. But a fighter who can change his approach becomes much more difficult to predict. Joshua can fight as a puncher. He can fight as a boxer. He can use pressure. He can use distance.
And chasing legitimacy. The other guarding legacy. Round one, and Jake Paul already on the move. Joshua just picking his... There's that right hand, and that right hand is an eraser. Would be a huge disappointment if you didn't score the first round knockout. But again, David, knockouts are hard to come by no matter what.
When you're trying for the knockout again...
And the best version of Anthony Joshua is usually the fighter who combines all of these elements. One of the clearest examples of his technical ability came when he used his jab and movement to control the distance against Andy Ruiz Jr. in their rematch. Instead of standing in front of Ruiz and exchanging at close range, Joshua used his physical advantages.
Bow down when you're spoken to. That's not what humble means. Stay humble is just about treating the person on the street with the same respect as you treat the person with the man up the hill, because at the end of the day, everyone's got a story and you can take inspiration from both. Even though Stay Hungry and Stay Humble are so different in the sense of Stay Hungry is about being fearless, ferocious, consistent, ambitious. Stay Humble seems to be very timid, relaxed, quiet, respectful, bowed down.
He moved. He boxed. He used the jab. And he made the fight take place on his terms. That performance showed an important side of Joshua. He does not always need to fight like a destroyer. Sometimes, the smartest way for a powerful heavyweight to win is to refuse to give the opponent the fight he wants. That is the difference between simply being a puncher.
Again, none of us expected this fight to go long, despite the fact that most of us thought Jake Paul would utilize the ring.
Get to the inside.
Exactly.
Oh,
Big jab.
Paul jabbed Joshua.
One of only 4 jabs connected by Jake Paul.
Paul 3 of 5 in round 3. Joshua 7 of 25. There's a jab from Joshua that pops. Paul's head back. Paul looking to land the overhand right. He's against the ropes, and Joshua just leaning in on him.
And being a boxer puncher. But when Joshua decides to attack, the danger level immediately rises. His combinations can be extremely powerful. The jab can be followed by the right hand. The right hand can be followed by the left hook. And when the opponent's guard begins to open, the uppercut can come through the middle.
Amazing that Paul is still standing, taking the right uppercut.
Best shot at the moment. Not that much is going to happen.
And it almost, oh, there's a left hook. Oh, the right hand! Down goes Paul!
6, 7, 8, 9.
Mamma mia!
You know, I give Jake Paul credit for stepping in there in the first place, going 6 rounds. All those people that says if this doesn't get past the first round, it's a loss for Anthony Joshua. He did what he was supposed to do, but we also give a little due credit now to Jake Paul.
This is why Joshua's opponents cannot afford to make repeated defensive mistakes. Against many heavyweights, one mistake may cost you a round. Against Anthony Joshua, one mistake can potentially cost you the fight. His finishing ability is one of the most important parts of his identity.
And you only want to connect to a certain class of people. To stay humble means treat the person who is beneath you in a different class to the same person who's above you in a different class. It's an equal playing field, and we have to treat everyone with the same respect. And that's why, you know, people fight for equality. And I think that's important, and that's why I mix stay hungry and stay humble together in such a fine way that they gel together well. Stay hungry, stay humble.
When Joshua hurts an opponent, he usually understands that the moment may not last forever. Heavyweights can recover. A hurt fighter can survive. So Joshua often tries to take advantage of the moment. He increases the pressure.
Joshua 7 of 25. There's a jab from Joshua that pops Paul's head back. Paul looking to land the overhand right. He's against the ropes, and Joshua just leaning in on him. 30 seconds left in the first half of this fight. Didn't expect to say that either.
Left hook from Jake Paul there.
Yeah,
left hook.
he's landing punches. What is this?
Back to the basics.
It really is.
Oh, the uppercut, and he took it! Jake Paul took it! And yet he takes the knee again. This is not Joshua, that's Jake Paul's fault.
Down to the body with the right hand for Anthony Joshua. There's a big left now.
Text messages are lighting up. Everyone wondering what the hell is happening. And Joshua continues to chop down Paul.